Hey everybody, it's Mark the Lost Traveler. There's a beautiful sunrise in the background. And we're ready to travel. As you can see, we're in Washington, D.C. And right here, you can barely see it, is the Washington Capitol building. And over here, the Washington Monument. Today is July 4th. There's a lot of festivities going on in the city there. That's why I brought my bike, because that's the best way to get around town. Fireworks are around 9 o'clock tonight till about 9:30. There's a parade around 11:30. There's supposed to be tanks in this one I hear. And a flyover sometime around 6:30, or I'm not really sure when. We'll see if that happens. There's supposed to be thunderstorms today, scattered, so hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. So now we're going to go in the city and check out what's going on. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we already have the boats lining up for their spot for the fireworks tonight. Down by the Georgetown waterfront. And I'm sure a lot of people will be cooling off in this today. Little morning practice in. Heading right under the Key Bridge.
Really, way up there.
I used to be able to bike all over the city during one of the holidays, but with the president talking later on today, there's not many places you can bike, but at least you can still go down Constitution Avenue. There's just police officers at every turn, so it's basically just straight down. And then right here, a cyclist died here on 9/24/2018. This is where the parade's going to start, right in front of the Archives of the United States of America. During the year, there's thousands of people up here. This is one of the few times you won't see anybody up here at the U.S. Capitol. That's why it's a good time during the holidays to come up and look at all these national monuments and stuff and buildings, because there's no people around and you can get some good shots. We're on the back side of the Capitol building, and for tonight's festivities, which I won't be up in this section, I'll be down by the water, but tonight John Stamos is the host, and some of the singers are Vanessa Williams, Carole King, and the OJs. And you see the Washington Monument behind you, and that's where the fireworks are going to be going off. Where they're setting up this area here for the helium balloons. Robert's Oxygen, helium compressed. See these in the parade later on. All these people here are waiting to get on the mall area in a few minutes. So you have pro-Trump supporters and non-pro-Trump supporters. So this might get ugly later on. Got the news media right there. They're interviewing people. And this should be opening up in about another hour. So we're getting a good crowd down here. Listen to the president talk. There's some crazy bikes right there. Well, it's 11 o'clock. We have about 45 more minutes before the parade starts. Everybody has got their spot for the best view of the parade. Alright, we're at the 5-minute mark. Everybody's lining up, all the officers, to keep everybody back. As you can see down the parade line there. Coliseum looks a little low this year.
Give us a rub.
Oh, we're gonna jump here.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway. Hooray and
All those state flags. Yeah, I see it.
We're doing the switch. Wow, they are pulling this thing. Well, that's the end of the parade. It lasted about 2 hours. And now the scramble out of here and then fireworks later on tonight. We're going for a little political stuff here. This guy's got Trump build the wall. They have been working on the Washington Monument for a good while now. I'm not even sure when it's going to open. Well, unless you have VIP tickets to watch the president's speech, you can stand back here with everybody else along the fence line, as you can see, because this is as close as you can get. And everybody's got their seats already. But this is as close as you can get. Look at that, even the ducks can't get through the fence there. And we got about 4 hours before the speech, but we're gonna be on the other side watching the fireworks. We're not gonna be in this mess. Well, you got a lot of boats down there waiting. I don't know if you can hear me over all the traffic, but looks like there's a storm brewing. Hopefully this will blow over, which it looks like it would. Well, we're going to take a little break right now, get a snack and have some water and cool down here in the car. Got the AC blowing. So you can see it's going to storm behind us. So after biking around for a few hours and then sat down for a couple hours and watched the parade, it was 98 degrees when the parade started. Parade was about a little over 2 hours long. I thought there was going to be some military vehicles. They were talking about tanks and Humvees and transportation military vehicles, but didn't see any of that stuff except on the side roads, but nothing special on that. I thought they're going to be parading down the route there, and the only tank I saw was next to the Lincoln Memorial, but you had to peer through the fence to see that, and the only way you can probably see it up close is if you have the VIP tickets tonight to hear President Trump speak around 6:30. And then I think that also that time they're going to have a flyover, weather permitting, and then the fireworks at 9 o'clock. So we're going to rest up a little bit, and then the next time we're going to see fireworks. So until then, stay tuned. Well, after a pretty good storm, the airport is finally open, so everybody's out scurrying around, getting out of their tents and cars, bringing all their supplies to get a good spot for the fireworks show, which is in about 3 hours. And I'm going to post that separate from this vlog because I don't think we want to watch over an hour video of a parade and then the fireworks at the end. And on that note, Traveler out.